Welcome back to another episode of Care for Boys. There's a lot of talk online where people are sort of comparing, and people of all ages are kind of comparing whether or not the 2020s is in fact the craziest era. You know how
fuck yeah.
Yeah, that's my reaction too. But then I guess people are trying to graph out things that actually happened in the 2000s and the 2010s.
Ooh, like the fucking nerds.
I guess maybe I can understand if I missed a lot of stuff that happened in the earlier years because I didn't feel the impact because I was so busy with other shit, or I was like an idiot and I wasn't noticing it. But
so from 2010 to 2020, they're saying that more crazy shit went down.
Some people are saying that it could be crazier. I still think my first place that my mind goes is I can't think of anything crazier than COVID.
You know what
COVID is?
You know what 2020 feels like till now? It feels like you found out your mom has been fucking your dad's best friend, and now it's 2026 and you're still healing from it. That's what it feels like. You know what I mean?
What's the events? What's the events for you? Is it also COVID?
Yeah, the whole thing. The COVID, the crazy BLM shit, then fucking the whole Dr. Fauci shit, states getting shut down, fucking all of it, from George Floyd to the
world
riots.
stopping.
Yeah.
The world halted, dude.
My mom's stuck in Taiwan for 2 years. I wish she was stuck longer, but it was still stuck for a long time. I was like, dude, this is crazy.
Yeah. It was wild.
It's your only regret from COVID that she didn't get stuck longer.
I'm gonna list some big events that had happened in the earlier decades, and then just tell me based on your reflex, do you think this even compares?
We'll tell you based off of the Taco Bell hot sauce which level it is.
That's picante right there.
Okay, so let's start in 2000. Okay, 9/11.
That's a big one. That's a big one.
We're going from 2000 to 2010. Because I thought it was 2010 to 2020.
Both. We're gonna do all of it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I would say,
all right, strong start.
I would say that's jalapeno, but I don't think it's habanero.
I actually think 2000 to 2010, a lot of shit went down. But 2010 to 2020,
We'll start at as far back, and we'll get there. So we'll just I'll just list them and just let me know what your reaction.
9/11 was pretty wild.
And then my feeling of it is because as crazy as it is, my feeling of it is, we've seen it before through Pearl Harbor. So it doesn't seem like some brand new shit. You're like, okay, I guess this is what happens when nations are warring, right? You're like, oh, fuck, it sucks.
Yeah.
COVID was everybody getting sick at once? What the fuck?
We actually had everyone sick at once.
But I didn't live through it.
No, it was
The Black Plague?
one of the flus.
We'll get there. They're all listed, but just react to each of these and let me know each of them how it compares to because these are people's points on how they'll be nah, dude, 9/11 is what set everything in motion for things to be crazy today. That's
I think that there's truth to that, but thinking about scale of how much COVID affected the world. And the economies and how long it lasted. I think that's what the thing is. 9/11 was definitely a big blip in all of our histories, and it affected how the world and the economy shifted. But I just feel like COVID was the dagger, dude.
COVID is ghost pepper.
Yeah. I think that's still top dog. 9/11 is probably right under it though.
Really? Carolina Reaper?
we're gonna keep moving. I'm gonna keep moving forward. Okay, the .com bubble burst, which gave way for the Great Recession.
Bell pepper, dude.
Okay, cool.
To me, I don't know.
That's just like a crypto crash. We've been through that.
Yeah,
I barely even remember it.
I don't either, honestly. The 2004 Indian Ocean tsunami.
I don't know what that is.
You remember that? 230,000 people died.
That's a lot of people.
Yeah.
That's a lot of
Did
people.
we feel it? Did we feel it though? I mean, I didn't feel it. No offense. I really didn't feel it.
Name the spice.
I feel like India has a flood every year and hella people die.
It's an Anaheim pepper.
He's like, that's Tapatio.
Yeah.
Hurricane Katrina.
That was wild, but
That's 2005.
See, if that's okay, if the last one, the South Indian one, was a jalapeno, this is also probably
Serrano pepper.
yeah, like it's a.
but then how many hurricanes did they get where shit goes fucked up? I feel like every year they get a hurricane.
But
That's
Hurricane
true.
Katrina was the worst case scenario. It was like all the safeguards were failed, and
And then everything that happened in the dome after that was pretty crazy.
how like nobody helped anybody.
But we had the Lahaina fire, so it's like wah, wah.
All right. Okay, that's a good comparison. The Line of Fire. All right. Enron. Does anybody care about Enron?
You know what? When you're a kid and broke, all the finance shit, you're like,
Yeah, it went right over your head.
whatever, dude.
Yeah.
That's 2001, 2002, and then that's what kind of shook a lot of investor confidence in the market. You know, the guys committed suicide and stuff. Yeah, that does seem like a lot. The Darfur conflict. Remember Darfur? That was like the thing that everybody, all the celebrities were about. And then we have SARS, West Nile, H5N1, H1N1, swine flu.
I remember SARS was the big, to me, from my memory, it was the biggest one.
Because it was telling us not to visit Asia.
And it was like, that's when you started to see some bubbling. And that's what you compared COVID to. You're like, oh, it's going to be like another SARS thing. Like, that's what it
But
was.
SARS felt like nothing, right?
Yeah, exactly. Like, it didn't feel like that big of a deal.
SARS is like a shishito pepper.
It was on the news, but it didn't come here. Yeah. It didn't affect us.
Yeah, that's true. It felt more like it was trying to be what COVID became. Okay, yeah, that doesn't. Oh yeah, there's also the West African Ebola outbreak.
Happened in Africa.
Bell peppers, dude.
Oh no, that's much later actually. All right, let's. So then I guess like 2000 to 2010 doesn't sound as crazy, right?
It was kind of chilling, dude. It was kind of sick, actually.
Cholula.
Yeah.
It's Cholula.
On average, Cholula.
How I look at the world and everything, 2020, after that, that's when I was like, all right, what's happening? Like, this is crazy.
Move on to the 2010s then.
Okay.
You have Sandy Hook.
School shootings were a big fucking problem. But you know what's crazy, though, is that now, and this is fucked up, but I think for a lot of people, when they hear a school shooting, they're like, how many dead? 3? Okay. Like, that's how they take it, bro. Like, kind of.
Yeah.
Like, because it happens so much, we're like, oh, it's less than 5? Oh, that's good.
But we had Columbine in the 2000s. That was the big one.
Columbine was in the 2000s?
90s.
That was like when I was a kid.
That was when I was in high school. So that could have been.
Columbine, you were in high school?
Yeah.
No way.
Are you sure? Let's check. Yeah, I thought we were talking about it in high school.
1999. Yeah, it was high school. Right? Yeah. Oh yeah, 99.
That's why it was a big one, because we were all in high school and talking about what would happen. And then like I was in a ghetto ass high school, and I was just like, you know what, we already been having gun crimes.
Yeah, damn.
You know what I'll say about Sandy Hook? I think Sandy Hook was another like big low because it was like young children. And I think that was like one of the big stories.
Okay, we had Parkland and Las Vegas.
Bro, the Vegas one was crazy.
But you know, like
Parkland
all
was
these
crazy.
shootings, though, the reason why I don't think it passes jalapeno, it sucks ass. It sucks ass, but like
I'll say Serrano.
But you think about it, they're like single or like a few bad actors.
Yeah. Okay.
COVID, it's when you're like, oh, the world leaders all coordinated to act against us. It feels way crazy. It feels like way more devious.
How did they coordinate the whole world to shut down?
What do you think about this one? We also had the 2010 Haiti earthquake and the 2011 Japan earthquake.
Oh, was that when the tsunami went down? And that was pretty bad.
Tohoku earthquake tsunami.
But we didn't really feel it that much over here. That's like you're in a movie theater and your neighbor farted and you don't know if he did or not.
Your neighbor farted and a ton of people died.
Yeah, you're like, wait, did you fart? I don't know.
That is the American mentality, though. It's like, damn, the world's fucked up.
barely touched us. Like it was like that. I was like, that wasn't us.
That was in his seat. That's cool.
An interesting one is like, so that decade of 2010 to 2020, that's when they pinpointed that social media addiction first began.
I believe it. Because I remember checking MySpace or Facebook like once a week or once a month.
Yeah. It didn't stick.
Yeah, I was like, whatever. I'll look when I'm bored.
And it was what's it called? It's the first like when climate change impacts started to happen. If you believe in that.
Yeah.
Bell peppers.
Climate change, I felt like, in the grand scheme of things, I feel like everyone totally forgot about climate change.
Yeah.
Like they dismiss it now.
That's not even a pepper. That's like onions or something.
Yeah.
Brexit happened. How do you feel about Brexit? That was a big deal.
Honestly, as an American, what's Brexit? What is that, dude? Who is that?
Yeah. Okay.
Steve was rooting for it.
The opioid crisis had actually like worsened in 2010, 2020.
I think that's when the rise of homelessness started to happen too. And like This
I
is
was
when
also like,
Skid Row numbers started getting
rich
bigger.
white people problems.
The pepper though. Do that again. Say the pepper.
Garlic. No, well, it's not even spicy anymore.
But I feel like that's one of those silent killers of America.
For
Oh,
sure, for
yeah,
sure, for
that's
sure.
true.
It gets ignored and then festers, and then now it's like boom.
Because it made like all the other drugs like heroin and all that spike.
There's also the Flint water crisis.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
pretty
Michigan.
bad. It's still not fixed, right?
No, there's the Volkswagen emissions scandal, which was pretty big for the, I guess, auto world. The collapse of Ashley Madison,
Oh, when they got hacked.
where like hundreds of thousands of dudes got.
Dude, honestly, that one is like salt. That's nothing, dude.
I got no mistresses. I don't know.
Yeah, that doesn't affect me at all.
Boo hoo, you got caught for cheating.
Yeah, that's what you get.
Salt.
Yeah, that's true. Like it still feels like gender politics. 2010, 2020, gender politics taking a really strong front seat.
I feel like that popped off. That popped off because everything was going pretty chill. Like everything was pretty good.
That's fucking table
Like
salt, dude.
we're arguing about nothing.
They got Bin Laden in 2011.
I mean, that's a good thing, right? That's not bad.
Well, yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Not for Al Qaeda.
Half the people were like, he was
I know.
already dead.
Al Qaeda's like, nah, this Carolina Reaper.
This list is for Al Qaeda's. Oh, there were some major oil spills in 2010. The Deepwater Horizon oil spill, Gulf of Mexico.
Yeah, that's bad. But once again, as a shitty American, as a piece of shit American, you're like, huh? What's that? Oil.
It's been spilling.
Oil's in the ocean?
What about the Chile mining accident? Chile, when those 33 miners got stuck underground for 69 days.
I remember that, but I feel like a lot of people were like, well, that's cool.
That's part of the
they
mining.
just watched the news coverage a little
I
bit.
think the difference is back then we had the same news too, but it was text. Now we get the actual, like, we'll see a video of the mine collapse and then people dying and shit. And I think that's what makes it feel even crazier. That's true. Like, you get the news firsthand because some motherfucker there was recording it.
Dude, as you read or hear about all these things, it really doesn't even come close to what happened for COVID, man. I really don't think so.
How much does it affect your daily life, right? Like the mining accident sucks, but you could go out front and do whatever the fuck you want. I remember like COVID, you're in a rush to go somewhere and you're like, oh fuck, I left my mask at home. You have to go back home and grab a mask, right? Because you can't even go anywhere without a mask. You have to wear a mask all the time. Even motherfuckers that are driving sometimes, people look at you, where the fuck's your mask? Like there's equal judging. Yeah, they're judging each other. You can't go to the bank without a mask. It was like people on the streets. It's like it affects your daily life.
And a lot of people have amnesia that they were like being North Korea about it, telling on everybody. And
It seems like if globally, when your relative is passing away in the hospital and all you can do is look through a window and they just tell you this or this, there's no comparing to
I
that.
saw my uncle pass away like that. All of us had to be outside because of the whole COVID scare, and he's just in there just passing away. I'm like,
I think if you're if you're living through the 2020s, or if you don't even let's say you're a young person that wasn't even alive in the 2000s, and people are trying to tell you that the 2000s were crazier, I hella don't believe that shit. I think it's the craziest now.
You're a kid and you went through COVID and you had to just be locked down. I think that's who suffered the most, bro. Because, think about how much they're missing out on top of some kids, their escape is school. So when quarantines happen, they're stuck with their fucked up parents. And think about all the bad downstream effects, because a lot of social scientists and like medical guys were saying the biggest problem is not necessarily the sickness, it's the quarantine and like what that does to humans,
yeah, and then alcohol sales rocketed. They're like getting drunk, beating the hell out of our
I
kids.
think it fast tracked us into more social media dependence. It fast tracked us to more drug abuse, more alcoholic abuse. Like
Only like halfway through the 2020s.
Yeah, but they robbed 4 or 5 years of our time, making us.
The response, yeah.
What I hate about it the most was like, you are murdering grandmas if you're going out without a mask. And then they made people feel like horrible pieces of shit.
they made people so anxious. Because like I think there was a lot of people that were truly scared. And at the time you're like, bro, get over it. It's not that big of a deal. But now when you look back at it, and you think about like those first 3 weeks of messaging in the news, some people just were like that. That's what they thought, and they lived their whole next 5 years thinking like, oh, this is gonna fucking kill me if I don't do something about this.
There's still people today that I see sometimes that are like still stuck in that paranoia, and they look like fucking crazy. Like they have gloves up to here, a mask, they're like, I'm like, what the fuck, dude? You guys are nuts.
Yeah, I don't think it compares. I think 2020s are the craziest decade by far, by far, bro.
It felt like the fucking Avengers movie with the blip, right? Where it's like everybody's together, and then it just felt like we lost 5 years.
What do you guys think? Put in the comments below. If you think we are wrong and you disagree with us, let us know. If for some reason you have memories of the earlier 2000s being crazier than 2020s, I definitely want to know why. So please comment below what you guys think.